There's this boxer, Julio César Chávez Jr.
Yeah.
He just fought this huge fight with Jake Paul.
He's a major fighter.
He's
major
fighter.
Big celebrity, yeah.
Big celebrity. ICE just arrested him?
No one's beyond it, right? And not only did they arrest him, he's subject to expedited removal. What does that mean? He doesn't go before an immigration judge. They can ship him out immediately. Now, why? Well, it becomes a little tricky. So the argument is that he was in this country illegally, that he lied on his green card application, that he actually is part of the Sinaloa cartel, that there's an arrest warrant out for him in Mexico, and that the person, he tried to get married to somebody to get an application, and the person he's married to, allegedly, is part of the Sinaloa cartel. Now, there's certain criteria in order to be subject to expedited removal. When you look at some of them, he checks off a lot of the boxes, which is, pretty remarkable to say the least, because, again, he was just fighting and now might not be able to enter the country.
Wait, so he lives here in this country?
Well, that's what's interesting. So he was here. He was actually paroled under President Biden, I believe, in January. They quickly determined that
paroled.
He was... So some people who were in the country were granted temporary reprieve by the former administration. But he was here, and they determined he's here illegally. He shouldn't have been here. And if you're not here if you can't show you weren't here within a 2-year period, and his travel status is a little up in the air, he might be subject to expedited removal and be out of this country in the next few days.
Does anybody have to prove that he has connections to the Sinaloa cartel?
See, here's the thing. With expedited removal, there's really limited challenges. One of the things he could do is claim for asylum. So he could say, listen, if you send me back, I'm in a lot of trouble. I'm subject to persecution. But then you have to prove that, and that's not a guarantee. So he's in very, very tricky hot water right now.
That is such an incredible story.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.